big mistakes that I had made. You know what? I was named as Disaster Mehta on board ship. As a chief engineer on a bulk carrier, you can get around.
What's up guys, welcome back to the KSN show. On today's episode, we have a boss from the other side, the marine engineering side, a chief engineer who's going to tell us, number one, his salary as a chief engineer, number two, what all he expects from a junior engineer or a cadet, number three, the major F-ups he's done on board, number four, does he regret joining the engineering side, and number five, whether he prefers deck side or the engine side. Many other such questions, and towards the end we'll have a rapid fire session where a lot of information will be disclosed, so don't forget to watch the video till the end. And over to Chief Engineer Praneeth.
Hi everyone, Jai Mata Di. My name is Praneeth Mehta and I'm a chief engineer by profession. I've got over 20 months experience as a chief engineer. Presently I'm sailing on tankers. I have done my pre-C from Marine Engineering Research Institute, Kolkata College, and you guys can follow me on my Instagram handle at Chief Engineer Praneeth.
So Chief Engineer Praneeth, welcome to the show. I will start by asking you my standard question: why did you join the Merchant Navy?
Karanveer, to be very honest, Merchant Navy was not a profession by choice for me. It was actually a profession by chance. You know, Karanveer, Nelson Mandela once said, "Do not judge me by the successes that I have had. Judge me by the times I have fallen apart and then got up again." In my case, my association with failure started long back when I was in class 7th. I failed in the entrance exam of Rashtriya Indian Military College. When I was in class 12th, I went for my IIT exams and my rank was All India rank 1,24,832. I took 1 year drop, went for ND exams, failed in NDSSB 3 times conference out, shattered. In my second year drop, I went for my IIT preparation. Could manage to get All India rank 5,484 only. Was not getting anything good, what I wanted. Once again shattered. And then that ray of hope coming in the form of that counseling letter from T.S. Chanakya to join Merchant Navy. And that's where my journey to join Merchant Navy began.
Beautiful, sir. You and I share the same story of failing in the military exams. I failed in my NDA 2 and then my option was Merchant Navy. So I can totally relate, and thank you for sharing the quote from Nelson Mandela and talking about the failures. Most people don't do that. So Chief Engineer Praneeth, let's head over to the next question, which is, why did you choose the engineering side over the deck side, sir?
Oh God, Karanveer, to be very honest, I really do not know whether I should be answering this question on the social media platform or not. There are so many students today who follow me and those who want to become like me. And to be very honest, I was so damn ill prepared during those initial years. You knew, I just told that I wanted to get into NDA, then in IIT. So I did not know about Merchant Navy much. So when I got that counseling letter and I went to LBS Mumbai for getting into Merchant Navy, the only thing that was in my mind was to get into T.S. Chanakya, and that was deck side, becoming a captain. When I went over there, I still remember very clearly my serial number was 29, and by the time 20th serial number had come, from those 20 students, 14 students had selected some other college and 6 students had gone for T.S. Chanakya. So I asked a guy sitting beside me, ki, where are these students going? So that guy told me, ki, sir, these guys are going for MERI Kolkata College. I said, MERI Kolkata, what do they do in this college? So he told me for the first time, if you go there, you become a marine engineer. So this marine engineering word I heard for the first time in that counseling session out there. And suddenly I was so happy. मैंने बोला चलो यार IIT में engineer ना सही, marine engineer तो बन ही जाएंगे. जय माता दी.
Lovely, sir. What a story. And I've interviewed 2 captains as well, Captain Sunil and Captain Tarun, and both had something like this with not knowing. So I'm quite happy you have also shared on your social media about this information, that what is the difference between marine engineering side and nautical side. So Chief Engineer Praneeth, what is your job on board as a chief? What are your work timings?
Karanveer, to be very honest, anything technical and everything technical on board ship is my responsibility. A ship is a floating vessel having lots and lots of machineries. It is my responsibility to ensure that these machineries work in good condition, and if any problem comes into place, I should be the one to be able to handle those problems and ensure that the ship is ready all the time. Now, this is just the basic thing. My most important responsibility is to take care of my juniors, to inspire them so that they can do the best of their potential. Number one. My second important duty is to meet the company's expectations, because that's what they are paying me for. My third important responsibility is to ensure that a safety culture is being maintained on board, not by force but by choice. And lastly, along with the help of captain, to ensure a very good, a happy environment is being maintained on board ship. And yes, Karanveer, when it comes to my working hours, these are just not my working hours, but for everybody on board ships. It's 24/7. We are available. That's what our working hours are.
You put it straight that we have to work 24 hours standby, whether it is navigation side or engineering side. So thank you for sharing that, Captain Praneeth. Next question I have is, what is the toughest situation you have faced on board in your career so far, sir?
Toughest situation being faced on a machinery, then yeah, see, it is a part of my life. So, but to be very honest, when I was a second engineer, my first ship as a second engineer, one of my oilers got injured in his right eye. A chemical splashed into his eyes, and we were expecting that his cornea is going to get damaged. We had to divert our ship so that he could get medical attention. Those 2 days were the most difficult period that I can ever imagine, because each time I used to go to his cabin to ask about his health, ask about his well-being, he used to ask me those 3 simple questions. साहब, मेरी आंख तो बच जाएगी ना? I couldn't answer that. साहब, मेरी 3 साल की बेटी है, मैं उसकी शादी तो कर पाऊंगा ना? I did not have an answer. साहब, मेरे पूरे परिवार में मैं अकेला आदमी हूं कमाने वाला, मैं अपने परिवार का पालन पोषण तो कर पाऊंगा ना? I did not have an answer. Those 2 days I realized how vulnerable we can be at times on ship, how important safety is for us on board ship. Well, to be honest, I am very happy to say that that person right now is sailing as an oiler. He's fit and fine, he's taking care of his family, and that's what matters the most. But those 2 days I can never forget. And since that day, Karanveer, I learnt my lesson. And that is, every day in engine control room, we as a team pray together to God, to Jesus, to Allah, to Vaheguru, to Bhagwan, everyone. But we pray together as a family, because ऊपर वाले की हमारे ऊपर कृपा बनी होनी बहुत ज़रूरी है, to be very honest, very very important.
Well put, sir. I am so happy that the oiler is safe and sound and he's still working. So, is this like your biggest fear on board? If not, then what is your biggest fear on board, sir?
To be very honest, I am afraid of the day when my hunger to learn is not there anymore. Or rather, I would say, when I am satisfied with whatever I have learned over the years I have worked on ship. To be very honest, this hunger to learn is something that motivates me each and every day to perform to the best of my potential on board ship. And I would love that to continue to be there with me till the time I'm sailing, or rather till the time I'm alive.
How many years did it take for you to become a chief engineer from your cadetship, sir?
Look, I have become a chief engineer on tankers, so it has taken me around 9 years.
Okay, sir. And what are the qualities or what do you expect from a new joiner, whether it is a cadet or a fourth engineer on the ship, sir?
Karanveer, 2 basic necessities: basic common sense and an attitude to learn. You give me these 2 qualities, and then the responsibility is mine to make you a better engineer. If you fail, then I fail.
So, Chief Engineer Praneeth, the question of the hour is, how much is the salary of a chief engineer? Is it like the same with the captain? Because I am curious too, sir.
Okay, so Karanveer, see, a chief engineer and a captain on board ship get more or less the same salary. First thing, as a chief engineer on a bulk carrier, you can get around $10,000 a month. On a tanker, it can go up to $14,000 a month, along with a LPG carrier. On an LNG carrier, it can go up to $18,000 a month, depending upon the type of company that you are sailing with and also the level of experience that you have got. Well, to be precise, Karanveer, I know a few chief engineers, those who are sailing on some substandard ships and earning a meager salary of say $5,000 to $6,000 a month. And you know what? This makes me realize that this job, merchant navy, can be highly rewarding only if you make the right choices at the right time. That is, follow the right path.
So, Chief Engineer Praneeth, can you share some pros and cons of engineering over deck side?
Okay, now guys, before I put this answer, please understand I am an engineer and I'll always be biased towards the engine side. So the points that I'm going to put across are going to be biased towards the engine side. So let me start. First of all, Karanveer, see, understand, I am damn afraid of being monitored all the time. So I'm lucky enough that in engine room we do not have a VDR. On bridge, we are being scrutinized all the time, what we are saying and everything. So I'm lucky that way. I hope you agree with that thing.
I agree.
The pro that I feel is, see, I'm a person who even in summers, at times when I'm sleeping at night, I wear socks. I feel extreme cold. So I remember a person like me who's working as a deckhand on board ship in extreme weather climates. It would have wreaked havoc on my life. So when during those winter climate, I feel so damn happy that I'm an engineer working in a warm engine room environment. Third pro that I find as an engineer is, see, as a deckhand, as an officer, you never get a second chance. One small mistake and there can be an accident, a grounding. Savdhani hati, durghatna ghati. But in our case, as an engineer, we have a second chance. We have even a third chance in the form of an alarm or a trip. So that is something that gives me another lifeline. Lastly, the most important pro that I can say is, as an engineer, if you are working on unmanned ships, you work from 8 to 6 as a team together or 8 to 5 as a team together. All of you guys go wash your hands and then go enjoy some drinks together. Maybe it can be a cold drink, but you go and watch a movie together. So that is something that as an engineer you get some privileges about. And yes, to add one more thing to it, and that is the happiness of solving a problem. When people are looking up to you कि अरे problem हो गया है technical और अब कोई solve करके दो यार, and then when you are able to solve that problem and people are looking up to you, that gives you a great satisfaction, which I cannot explain, to be very honest. Now Karanveer, let me come to the cons. The first con that I feel is, imagine yourself working at a temperature of 58 degrees centigrade for 14 hours in a day. Your body has just given up, but your mind can't. That tests your perseverance, your attitude, everything. So a lot of physical labor is involved. The second con that I feel is messy work. You cannot work in engine room without making your hands dirty, your boiler suit soaked in grease or oil. It's damn difficult. And that is why, Karanveer, you might laugh that you hardly find engineers in social media, because on social media you need that swag, and by the time an engineer comes out after washing his hands from the engine room, that swag is almost gone. You know what? We people wear uniforms, this uniform that I am wearing right now, on special occasions like 15th August, 26th January. Otherwise we are happy working, making our hands dirty in engine room. So I hope you got, and that is one reason that so many people say engineers नहीं है भाई, engineers का यार वो swag नहीं आता. I'm so sorry.
Sir, that was so well put. Even the pros and the cons both. I agree with all of your points. And like you said, we as navigators get no chance, and that is the biggest con I too feel in my particular segment. Chief Engineer Praneeth, let's go on to my favorite section, the rapid fire section. You will have to answer this in one word or at the most one line. So are you ready, sir?
Yes, I am all braced up for this thing, Karanveer. Let's start. Jai Mata Di.
So sir, first question. One tip to become a chief engineer fast.
Buy your own ship.
Favorite port?
Tallinn in Estonia.
Favorite company?
I love my job, not the company.
Favorite type of ship?
The one that pays more.
One embarrassing moment?
Oh God. Yeah, once I was traveling in a metro in Kolkata, and a guy approached me, or I would say hit on me. Oh God. I was taken aback, to be very honest.
That is one insane story, sir. So sir, are you a strict chief engineer?
I wish, Karanveer, I was one strict chief engineer, but to be very honest, I feel I'm very close to being a irritating one, because my wife also tells me all the time that you are a guy who emits stress all the time. Stress. So I have to work on this quality of mine.
I would like to stop you, sir. I would just say that you are an extremely hardworking person, sir, and I know you personally, so I know how humble you are and how much faith you have in your work and to the information you provide to the youngster. So thank you for being that, sir. So one financial advice for the youth.
Please do not make any financial investments in the form of buying any important gadgets or expensive things in the first 1 month of your sign off. 90% of those investments are failed investments. Think, wait, and then do that.
Love it, sir. So next question is, sir, deck versus engine. What do you choose?
Oh God, I have already answered that, Karanveer, earlier, that I am biased towards engineering side as I am an engineer.
One big stupidity you did as a cadet on board, sir.
Karanveer, this will not be a rapid fire for me, to be very honest, and I'll share one thing that I still remember very clearly when I was a cadet on my first ship. I did not make just one big stupid mistake. It was a pile of mistakes, big mistakes that I had made. You know what? I was named as Disaster Mehta on board ship. I was kicked out of engine room for 3 days. So from being called a Disaster Mehta on board ship and today being a Chief Engineer Praneeth Mehta, this journey has been long. It has been a journey of hard work, hundreds and thousands of hours of hard work, involved with lots of learning, reading manuals. It has been a long shot, and again the struggle is continuing. So I just want to say it was just not one big mistake. It was a pile of mistakes that I was standing on that mountain and still gazing across, thinking, what do I have to do now?
Sir, I would like to say that you are a very inspiring person, and I'm not just saying because of this interview, but in general, I have seen your IGTV, the live. People, if you're watching this, do check his IGT live. He is a great inspirational personality, and I look up to you and your attitude, sir. Hats off to you, sir. So, Praneeth, sir, next question is that you have to tell me what is the one quality from these each influencers which you would like to steal and embed upon you? Starting with Captain Tarun.
Captain Tarun Akka, Captain Sins. Yeah, his ability to win hearts.
Captain Sunil.
Oh, his sense of humor any day.
Nyari ma'am.
Her writing skills.
Captain Vijay.
His dancing skills. You know what? I am the Sunny Deol of Merchant Navy fraternity.
Next, Romita Bundela.
Her courage. It is not easy to be the first one, and that too being an electrical officer, which I feel personally the toughest job on board ship. Her courage.
And sir, lastly, you can tell thoda sa about me.
Oh, thoda sa nahi, I'll tell you. Your charisma, your screen presence. Jai Mata Di. De de yaar, please abhi de de magnetic touch.
Hello sir.
Jai Mata Di. Aa gaya.
So thank you so much, Praneeth sir, for these beautiful words. Before summing up this interview, I would like to ask you my standard question, which is, what do you think is the future of Merchant Navy in the coming years?
See, Karanveer, for centuries ships have been used as trade vessels, and they will be used for coming centuries as well. So Merchant Navy ka future is always bright. The question is, what about my future in Merchant Navy? And that depends on my attitude and my skill set. See, today companies do not want just an average guy. If I am not performing to that potential, companies are going to give me that letter saying, okay, bye bye, Jai Mata Di, Tata. But remember one thing, it is just about survival of the fittest. If you are good at your work, you will be respected. You will be getting jobs. Your future is bright. If you are not good at your work, sorry sir, I'm so sorry to say, the future of Merchant Navy is definitely dark.
Wonderful, Chief. Thank you so much for being here on the KSN show. You're the first engineer I have interviewed, and you have really been a very inspirational source for me. I love your IGTV lives, and I would request the audience to go on Instagram and look at it, and you will get a lot of information, especially for the marine engineers. So thank you so much, Chief Engineer Praneeth, for being here. It was a pleasure, and hope we can have a part 2 soon, sir.
Oh, surely, pleasure is all mine. Thank you very much, Karanveer, for inviting me on your show. Thank you very much, everyone. Jai Mata Di.
Do like, share and subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Thank you so much, everyone.